that must have been difficult in and of itself, opening your own,
Yes.
you know, salon. What was that like? What is that experience like?
It was really challenging because I didn't at the time have a person to guide me and direct me in the avenues to go straight into business without any interruptions. So I had to figure it out. So I'm a person that learns through my journey. So I read books, went to seminars to build my knowledge in the profession of being a business owner and entrepreneurship so that I could create my own business through success. My personal experience for me is I'm a organized, regimented, learning, educational person. I love education. So I taught myself
Wow.
to get me to where I needed to be.
So you know, I'm hearing that you've went through several different changes. Yes. Where you had to kind of pivot and reinvent yourself. So you first thought you wanted to be in healthcare, right? And started doing that, and it didn't work out as well as you would have liked because your heart was someplace else.
It was.
And you started doing hair, but you're working in somebody else's salon.
Right.
And realize, okay, I don't want to just do it this way.
Right.
I want to own my own business.
Exactly.
At what moment did you have that aha moment where you wanted to reinvent yourself, where you said, okay, something has to change? What was that moment? What occurrence happened?
Well, the occurrence happened when I was in a salon of 10 stations, 10 different personalities, owned by someone else, their rules, their thought process, their vision, their mission of what they see their salon to be. And I had other visions for my business. And the consistency and for me, I didn't feel like it was structured enough. Okay. I felt like there was something better than this. I felt like I could make more money than just being behind the chair. I saw something different. So that was a pivotal point for me. And the opportunity was open to take over my mother's salon business because my mom was an entrepreneur and she had her own business.
Right.
And that was a very tormenting situation because it was like, oh God, do I take over my mom's shop? Because her shop was failing.
Okay.
She had a successful business, but it began to fail.
Okay.
And I wanted to reinvent myself from what my mother was to add things that would create a success that I wouldn't feel like I would fall where she's fallen because of not being prepared and not having the tools to support me when it comes to insurance and your disability and all of these things that you as an entrepreneur have to provide for yourself. So I wanted to do something different.
Okay.
Took over my mom's shop, thought it was everything, and that crumbled for me because I still didn't have the knowledge and experience at the time to support a salon that was falling. So then I decided to go back behind the chair.
Wow.
That was in 2006.
So I
took over. I went on to become my own entrepreneur in 2006. Owned that salon for 2 years, and I saw that it wasn't working. And I had a thriving salon business. I went to a seminar that allowed me to create 6 figures income by myself behind the chair, no additional stylists, just me as Just Relax Salon, because I was business. I didn't have any other stylists. So at that point, I realized that wouldn't be failure if I closed down a shop that wasn't bringing in stylists. The location was not the ideal location. My clients were professional clients, regular ideal clients that I wanted them to feel safe and give them this experience that would make them feel like this is the salon to be. So I gave that up. I decided I'm going to step away from the actual physical business and go in behind the chair in someone else's business as my own business. So I was still an entrepreneur. I was still a corporation, but I was a corporation in someone else's business to recoup my scenario. That was my first experience of owning a physical brick and mortar.
But I think it's awesome that you point that out, because what you did was you made that pivot and you made the adjustment that you needed to make in order to learn from the failures. Because a lot of people think that if you fail, then that's it. But that's not the truth. You fail, you learn from it, and you adjust
Yes.
and make those changes and you keep moving forward.
Exactly.
Right? So I think what you just said is going to be huge for quite a lot of people, because sometimes people get discouraged from their failures, when in fact
Absolutely.
you shouldn't get discouraged. You should learn from it and continue to grow.
I agree.
And move forward. So
Yes.
okay, so now we're going to fast forward. You're now your own corporation. You're in a salon.
Yes.
That you own.
Correct. Yes, that I own.
You're no longer in somebody else's business
No.
as your own corporation.
That's right.
And what are the differences and the nuances of that? Because I'm sure that comes with its own baggage.
It does come with its own baggage. I can say with the old experience, I was able to hire the right people to direct me in the right direction, to create the vision, to create that mission, and strategize a plan so that I could be successful the second time around.